2022 North Dakota Lions All-Star Basketball Series player profile. With us from Fargo Davies High School, that is Taylor Safranski. And Taylor, for you during your senior season to get nominated to this All-Star game, what does it mean for you?
It definitely means a lot just to show like that people recognize all the stuff that I did during my high school career. And then that just all my hard work has shown, and all that I've done has come like proved myself kind of as a way.
Is there a particular memory that stands out maybe more than others during your time at Fargo Davies High School that you can kind of think of right off the bat?
Probably for me, it would be my sophomore year when we won EDC. We were like the fourth seed going into it that year. So just being able to go into it and beat the number one seed and then win it overall was a really fun experience. And then just all the girls, especially on that year, we were really close, and it was before COVID happened. So we hung out a lot. So we were all just really close.
You mentioned COVID. I just got to ask you, I know this is kind of jumping off the page a little bit, but what was it about going through a year when there was barely any family or friends that could come to games? Then your senior season, it felt like it kind of got back to normal. What was that year of not playing in front of a lot of people? Then a year of, okay, maybe it feels like it's back. What did you kind of see from a player point of view?
It was kind of an adjustment for sure, especially just like with our teammates, especially not being able to go to eat as often or hang out, just not having that team bonding that was really there prominent like years past. And then like only having like your mom or your dad go was kind of hard, and like not being able to have like grandparents or anything was just hard, not being to have them there.
And you mentioned about your mom. I know you see Safranski on the roster, and then you see another Safranski on the roster and another Safranski on the roster. So what's it like, in terms of a basketball family? And what's that been like, growing up a little bit here, Taylor?
It's been a lot of fun for sure. We definitely like understand each other really well. We understand the game very well, and we like with that we can talk about a lot of stuff. And then I think that definitely helped contribute to our success this year, just being able to like talk about stuff and like figure out if we had problems, we could all like come together and talk and share what we think would be best. So that was really nice. And then just getting to be with each other was a lot of fun too.
This type of event, we always say all-star games bring people from across the state together a little bit here. I know it's Class A versus Class B in the Lions All-Star Basketball Series, but for you specifically, is there a rival that's on the roster, or is there someone from out west that, you didn't really get to see of a lot during, high school season that you're excited to kind of have on your team or play with for a week coming up here, Taylor?
Maybe like just kind of getting to play with Abby Fletcher, maybe just because that's always like a big rival. Or like even my junior year, we lost them. So just kind of getting to be with her and kind of like learn what she's had to say about like playing for them and stuff like that. So that'd be definitely interesting for me.
What would be some advice if you go back to your 14-year-old self, or if there's someone that's getting into high school saying, hey, I want to have a chance to play at the next level as quick as possible, or maybe there's some stumbling blocks that go along the way too when you're kind of an underclassman? What would be some advice that you would give them, Taylor, if they have an opportunity to get to where you are today?
Definitely just do all like the little things, put in extra work, all that stuff, like lift, do extra shooting, but also make sure you like make time to have fun with your friends. Like basketball is important, but you have to find like time to get like your family time in, friends. So you have a good balance with like school too. So it's not just all basketball, but definitely put work in there.
For you, after this is kind of the final dance, so to speak, with high school, and then you kind of get to ready for August and September. So what is the next chapter in life for you here coming up, Taylor?
I'm going to Concordia and Moorhead.
So the Cobbers, just what did that stand out in terms of the right school, kind of the right fit for you when you were looking at colleges?
I really liked that it was close to where I live. So then my family can obviously come watch when I play. And then like I love the campus there, and then the schooling I thought would definitely fit me very well.
We'll end on a couple of fun ones here. Were you superstitious? Are you superstitious before a game or anything of that nature? And if so, can you elaborate on maybe one or two of them?
I wasn't superstitious for the most part, but like I'd always make sure I would not eat very much before a game or anything like that. I always had to have something small just so I could get a little bit in, but I wasn't usually too superstitious about anything.
And then the final one here, because I'm sure you get asked about it every now and then, you and your sister, is there sibling rivalry on and off the court?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we have our moments where we kind of go at each other, but it definitely pushes us to be better. But we can get at each other a little bit from here and there.
Hey, Taylor, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here in the Lions All-Star Basketball Series, and best of luck over at Concordia coming up in the fall as well.
Yeah, thank you.